back to the Joe review, and Newcastle United have suffered yet another FA Cup embarrassment. 2-1 against Sheffield Wednesday. Yes, it might not be as bad as this time last year when we lost 1-0 at home to Cambridge. You know, this time we were going away from home, and Sheffield Wednesday, they are higher up in League One than Cambridge are, trying to get back into the Championship. So it was always a potential banana skin. But that was just embarrassing. The fact we've lost to yet another League One team. Oh my days. Like, we're not going to hear the end of this. I mean, dearie me, man. I mean, to be fair, we've been unbeaten for a very long time. But it was... And, we do have bigger fish to fry. We're looking at the starting 11 that Eddie Howe put out. Yes, it wasn't the strongest 11, but it was more than good enough to win the game. I just think, alright, maybe on the positive side, we don't have to worry about, we've already got the Carabao Cup. We're doing well in that. We're not really used to still being in the Carabao Cup at this stage of the season. Well, this time of the year. Potentially we did get a replay, which, fair enough, we wouldn't have wanted because of all the games we might have to be playing, and then games potentially getting rescheduled. It could help us. That could help us. Bit of like a weekend off or midweek off games because we've been playing a lot of football lately. We've got 6 days between Fulham and Crystal Palace. Soon after the Leicester game. But if we're looking at the starting 11, Mankio Dubravka got his first appearance because he's just come back from Man United on loan. He was loaned about Man United. That'll confirm, I think, read the club statement. His post confirmed to me that he's going to be here for the rest of the season because, I said I'm back to help Newcastle provide competition. Plus now he's played for Man United and Newcastle this season, so he cannot play for anyone else. Lascelles, Mankio, Lewis, Anderson, Ritchie came in. It was good to see Isaac back after his injury. He wasn't going to get the full 90 minutes, but it was good that he got 45 at least. He did look alright, but maybe if he's fully fit he scores. But it would be good for match sharpness and obviously for the second half of the season. The first chance for us came to Mankio put a good ball in. I thought he looked alright in the game. He put the ball in. Isaac had the header saved by Dawson in the Sheffield Wednesday goal, and he was outstanding in the game. Also McGuinness, I think they've gone on loan from Cardiff. He was an absolute rock in that game last night. Anderson and Lewis both gifted them chances though, but they didn't take them. Isaac had another chance. Mankio played him in, but Dawson pushed it away. So went into half time 0-0. Botman did actually come close to no goals. A good ball in, but it was deflected just wide. And actually, that'll be the first time he's playing the defeat for us as well. I mean, it was a good run, but I just don't think we would have expected to, have had such a good run ended in a game like this. Would have been probably a Premier League game more likely. Second half, Botman came close to scoring what would have been a cracking goal, just wide from him. But then Sheffield Wednesday took the lead. There was a low cross into Windass who scored. Yes, it was offside, but we cannot really complain about it. I mean, yes, you could say where's VAR when you need it, but then our goal was offside as well. We cannot complain, I think, unless it came off a defender for Sheffield Wednesday, which is what I'm hearing, but we cannot complain either way. We weren't good enough. We had more than enough quality to win that game, or at least get a draw. Worst case scenario. Um, Murphy had a shot which was saved by the keeper. I think Anderson came close to an equaliser from a corner, but Dawson saved again. But then Sheffield Wednesday made 2-0. We gave the ball away in the midfield, and then Smith played in Windass, cracking strike to make it 2-0. We got. This was just after we brought on, Almiron, Guimarães, Joe Willock. You'd imagine these lads will start on Tuesday night. I think Eddie Howe obviously had that game in mind. But we got one back soon after from the corner. Trippier also had come on, I think, for Lewis. Let's be honest, I think Jamal Lewis, he needs to move away probably from Newcastle for his career. He had his chance, he didn't take it, and you can kind of see why Eddie Howe's not playing him. He was, to be fair, maybe he's nervous, he hasn't played a lot of football, but I just think it's best he moves on, really. But we got the corner in from Trippier. He will be a scapegoat for that miss, and understandably so, but he did well with the header. Eventually fell to Guimarães and he just couldn't miss. It's 2-1, you think, we've got a chance here. But then Sheffield Wednesday hit the bar from a free kick. I think it was from Windass. I think came close to a hat-trick. Dubravka made a good save. I thought he did alright in the game. Nick Pope's still number one, though. We're just getting a lot of crosses in, but Sheffield Wednesday were defending them very well. Then the best chance came. Trippier, brilliant ball to Julian, he does well. And he sets up the chance for Wood, he just hits it first time over the bar, man. What are you doing, man? It's like Joslu, Riviere levels are missing. Just embarrassing from him. That was it. We just lost the game 2-1. Another defeat, League One side. But you know what? Well done to Sheffield Wednesday for causing upset. The FA Cup. I just cannot be bothered to watch another FA Cup game. I'm just too depressed to watch any more games after last night. It was hard enough watching any more World Cup matches after England went out. But at least you could say, well, we went out with France. But, I'm at the point where I'd rather watch paint dry than another FA Cup game, really. But we've got bigger fish to fry. We're obviously still going for Europe. We've lost. This is only our second defeat of the season. Eddie Howe, he needs to pick up the players now after that. But I'm sure, obviously, he will make a lot of changes for Leicester. And maybe we don't have to worry as much about, fixtures pile up. But we do need bodies in the January window. And I'm sure we'll get them. If we got in a right back, Fresnada's been linked. Ashby's been linked. Obviously, these are guys who actually wouldn't have to be registered in the Premier League squad. If we got one of them, then potentially you could maybe play Manquillo at left back. He could be an option there. Because I remember against Leeds, I think last time he played at left back, he played really well when he came on, but just haven't seen much of him since then. Obviously, we need some creativity in the midfield, really. Bring in a CDM because Shelby, he's had his injury problems. Wideman would be good. I think it would be hard to get James Maddison. Tielemans would be good for a midfield though. But we're going to just need more depth. And I suppose if we weren't still in the Carabao Cup, if we'd already been knocked out, then we wouldn't have been as bothered about losing yesterday. It's a bit like the Cambridge game, bigger fish to fry, in the league. and obviously this time the cup. You know what? We will get over it. Really, I mean, we got over the Cambridge game. You know, and I'm sure we'll get over this one as well. But yeah, let us know your thoughts on the game. Who you'd play against Leicester City. I might do a preview for it if I get the time. There will be changes. You know, Sharp, Trippier, Guimarães, Almiron. You'd expect to start. I got a feeling he's going to start Callum Wilson. I could go with Isak. But I'd personally go with Wilson. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to my channel, check out my social media pages in the description below. I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you later.